would like to take a moment to share with you a moment. It was 1979, April. Just before April came, I was asked to go to I was at the Public Theater doing a play called Leave It, the Beaver is Dead by Des Macca. It was an amazing experience. I was eating at the Colonnades across the street in the downstairs. I got the first phone call of my life in a restaurant. My agent said, "You need to go over to the Schubert Theater and audition for this show." I said, "What show?" He told me, he said, "Go get this album." It was a white album that some composer had made because he was rich and had a place in England. I paid $16 for the album. I was furious. I went over there. The next day, I stood on the Schubert Theater white line because the chorus line was there, and I sang two different songs because there were two different people from the show. I didn't even know what part I was auditioning for. I get a call that next day in the Colonnade, second phone call of my life in a restaurant with the agent. I said, "You got the part." "What part?" I said. He told me, and I said, "Who's the woman?" And he said, "Patti LuPone." And I said, "Oh." Didn't even know me, but I was the usher, along with Bill Hurt, at the first season of the acting company at the Good Shepherd Faith Church. And I watched, we had that big beauty market school for scandal, remember? And anyway, and great tits. Still didn't know. So anyway, we then go into rehearsal in April. We had a cut to play at the Public Short. We go off to the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion to open it there. We played 10 weeks in L.A., 7 in San Francisco, took a couple weeks off, came to New York. But at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, we were very young, just a little younger than we are now. And we were extremely terrified. Totally terrified. And I knocked on Patti's door one day, and she just cracked it open. And I said, "Let me in." And she let me in. And we closed the door. And we held each other forever. Here's a couple of songs from that.